helping my dad with rod maintenance today, and it's a bit of a problem.
Why is it a bit of a problem?
Because there's just so many rods to fix.
Today we're doing some rod reel maintenance. I got this my tackle rod, the butt ends come off of it, and I'm going to swap it out with a different one. Thanks to the guys from Brownells for sending me this stuff so I can get these reels off without damaging them. You know, rod and reel maintenance is important. I was going to make sure you're oiling it up and making sure your line's good and things like this aren't happening. You know, when we got 22 rods and reels on the boat, you know, it's a lot of work, and you'll see in the video that there's all kind of rods and reel combinations. All right, guys, so we've backed this off with just a regular old flathead screwdriver. I don't take them all the way off just because I'm lazy. But what happens is you go down like this, and this always gets stuck. Well, you can use a regular hammer or whatnot, but what you want to do is you want to use a soft-faced hammer, this plastic hammer, and then you won't damage your reel. But you're just going to sit here, and this is what's stuck right here. I've already loosened these. One little tap of that, no marks, good to go. Take that reel off. We're going to get this guy, retire it, maybe get somebody to fix it, and we're going to replace it with this other Eat My Tackle rod. This is their newer version. Hopefully this thing will last a bit longer. All right, guys, we got a new product that we just got from Amazon. Let's take a look at it and see how it really works. This is the Piscifun, what do they call this thing? The multifunction line spooler. Me and my son Sean are going to try this out. All right, let's look at it here. All I've done is simply secure this thing right here to the rod. We're going to tighten her down. All we've done is we got this one little adjustment deal here. I mean, this product looks like it's highly made in high quality. You just take this and you put this in there, and then you tighten this down, and this acts as your drag. So we're going to tighten this down pretty good. All right, now we got, let's see what we can do here. Looks like it's functioning well. I mean, I got the drag on this guy cranked down pretty good for good resistance. I mean, you want your line real tight when it's on your spool, and I had to tighten the drag on here a few times. The line seems pretty tight. I mean, I'm happy with it. It doesn't run quite as smooth as butter. Look at that thing jump over here. Look at that thing jump on the line. Does it work a lot better than when you had your kids hold it with, like, you know, their fingers and a pencil and maybe a towel on there for resistance? Heck yeah, it does. Let's tighten this guy down and see if we can get a little bit of that jumping out of there. You know, I think you're gonna have to continue to keep tightening this because just the vibration is gonna do that. Maybe, hold on, let's see, we got an adjustment up here. All right, we got that tight, we got this tight. Let's see. I mean, it's putting the line on there super tight as you would at any outdoor store where you have it get done.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's better than having someone hold it.
You were saying you should add more? Why was that?
Because, I mean, like, we had more of these, then we could have more people do this, and then we could get this done pretty fast. We can get this done pretty fast. Yes, sir.
Go real fast. Super fast, super fast, super fast. Why don't you put in the rod holder and try it? Doesn't it spin? Try now. Yep. Good work, buddy. After you taking and putting new, you know, this leader, it's only a couple feet long, and I flatline for mangrove snapper and stuff. Usually I want about a 10-foot leader, because especially when you have fluorocarbon, it stretches a lot more than just the braided line does. And with this braided line, see how this line here is lighter colored. This is new braided line and old braided line. It loses a little bit of the coloring. I don't think UV affects this nearly as much as it does, you know, your fluorocarbon and your monofilament leaders. But I'm paranoid, so whenever I take some line off, I just take a little bit off of there. Sometimes you get a shark on or something, and they'll put little nicks in your line, and people always wonder why their braided line's breaking at later places. It's usually just because they don't do line maintenance, and you just gotta make sure you're cutting them back a little bit every time, making sure that you've got good quality line on there. All right, so what we found with these smaller rods is if you go here, you know, you instinctively want to go like this and put that on there like that. But the smaller rods are a smaller diameter. It's actually cut right there, so it won't put too much pressure on. So you just flip that over, they've actually thought of this problem that we ran into. You got to extend this little nut out just a little bit further. This is a very highly engineered and thought of product, and I'm very, very happy with it. So now, tighten that bad boy, good and sturdy, even on that thinner rod, good to go, man. How many rods do we got?
I'm pretty sure about 17.
17?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's a couple more than 17 there.
That's 17.
There was 17 when we started. I think it's like 22 now.
If you count these other rods.
That's how many rod holders we got on the boat. There's 22 rod holders, so I think it's 22.
Yeah. So,
what's your favorite one, Sean?
Which one? What's my favorite fishing rod?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to say. I'm probably have to say this one, the Fisher VI.
Pick it up and show us.
It's
oh, it's the same as this one right here. Yep.
Yeah, this one? Yeah,
yep.
This one. That's probably my favorite.
After yesterday, we were messing with this thing. It was working pretty good. It was doing this jumpy thing like you'll see right here. We wanted to try it on a smaller rod. This is the smallest rod I have. This is like a micro light South Bend. I mean, it's like 2 to 6 pound test. It's about the lightest rod you're gonna get that's not an ice fishing rod. Yeah, it performed beautifully by flipping that little thing over like we talked about earlier in the video. I mean, it's on there sturdy, as sturdy as you can be. And you still got the jumping around. So I went back to the video of the site that I bought it on, and this thing actually spins, and I was being a bonehead and I forgot to like disconnect or disengage it so it can spin. And I'd imagine once we try that, that's actually gonna solve our problem with it being jumpy. So let's try that out. All right. I bet you it's not gonna be bumpy no more. Well, it's still a little jumpy. Maybe it's my real seat on this rod. Let's double check this guy. It's tight. It's better, but you know, it's still a little more wobbly than I'd expect. I mean, again, this is a microlite rod, so I don't expect it to be spelt. But I wanted you guys to see this on a smaller rod. I wanted you to see it on a bigger rod, spinning reels. And my son thinks I'm crazy, but I'm putting some 30-pound braid on this little microlite rod, and I'm gonna catch some snapper out there. I might even try and catch an amberjack. We'll see. What do you think, Sean? Am I gonna get it done?
Not the amberjack, but the snapper, probably, you could probably get a snapper. That's, yeah. I mean, like, it depends, really.
You've caught an amberjack before. You think I can do it?
With that fishing rod, I don't think so.
I'm gonna prove you wrong. Hater. What's with the haterade, man?
I don't know. I mean, like, look at how thin this is. It looks like you could just bend it and it would break easily.
Right? Mm-hmm. All right. Until next time.